everyone. Welcome all. This is our script. This is our play. To the great land of Albertos. It's on the brink of collapse. The people suffering. The unaffordable housing and the rising tide from it. But however, from the ashes of chaos there rises a hope, a new alliance formed by our powerful houses. My own house, the House of Finance. My name is Dinesh. My lady Lena, her House of Marketing. My main man Kevin from the House of Accounting. Yes, from the House of Computer Sciences, Abdi. And finally, from our House of Political Sciences, Caitlin. Our five houses allianced, collaborated for a mission to bring back balance to the housing realm of Albertos. I am Lord Dinesh of House Finance. I've learned this in matters of real impact, gold alone does not move kingdom. Collaboration does. In our work together, I saw firsthand the advantages of our shared insight. When the House of Code opened their systems, I saw what data truly drives development. When the House of Law offered their guidance, our investments remained legally sound. And another one are shared risk. When investment decisions were made across our disciplines, uncertainty was divided and accountability became mutual. I saw it first in the scrolls, thousands of untapped lots, inefficient land use, and zoning barriers left to rot. I asked myself, why does our realm not build? The answer was clear. We lacked a plan the investors could believe in. And so, little by little, I forged one. I created investment model after model, showing the crown, our provincial government. If they invest in infrastructure and data, it will return tenfold. Tenfold, I tell you, in tax revenue, housing security, and reduced homelessness. I identified both public, private, all kinds of partners who value not just the coin, but rather the legacy that they create. I worked with the sages of risk analysis to map the cost benefit outcome of over the next millennia, but for now, just the next 10 years. Each gold piece, each silver shilling, I tell you, will move with purpose and action. However, collaboration does not come without trial. So a challenge that we faced was the differences in our timelines. Me as finance, I move swift. I move fast. However, law, they slow down. They move carefully. And of course, with computer science, the code is evolving and advancing constantly. Synchronizing was not an easy fit. However, nothing worth doing well is an easy feat. And then sharing the ownership. Everyone must compromise. No house is alone, and no house has full claim over this. And yet, in the cross sector alliances, we gave something greater than profit, purpose, backed by the voices of many individuals. Next, we have Lady Lena from the county.
I am Lady Lena of House Marketing. My skills lies in shaping message and meaning, but meaning deepens when many sectors speak together. In our shared endeavor, I found an incredible advantage: authenticity. When our campaigns were crafted, not just by creatives, but informed by law, finance, and code, we didn't just reach people, we earned their trust. That is where my craft begins. I summon campaigns of sight and sound across the farthest reaches. Each scroll a story, each symbol a rallying cry. I painted visions of future neighborhoods where schools are within walking distance and no child goes cold. But beware, this was not just art, it was strategy. I aligned our messaging with investors who shared our values, those who saw affordable living not as charity, but as legacy. I used the power of digital sorcery, TikTok scrolls, enchanted posters, YouTube ruins, to reach the next generation of homeowners and community leaders. With these tools, I did not just spread information, I forged community. Another advantage was amplification. By aligning timelines and language across our partners, our message traveled faster and reached broader audiences. But collaboration brings challenges too. One was clarity. Each sector speaks its own tongue, turning technical code or legal text into plain. Inspiring language took time. And there was friction. We marketers move fast, but fast must wait when accuracy is vital. That tension slowed us at times, but made the outcome stronger. Cross-sector work gave us more than reach. It gave us a message forged by truth.
I am Sir Kevin, sworn brother of the house accounting. Where others dream of towers, I count the bricks. Where others speak of vision, I count the cost. Working across sectors gave me something I value above all else, transparency. It is an advantage that emerged when house finance, law rights, and code all opened their books. There were no shadows, only shared truth. I began with what others feared to touch, the scroll of design. I broke down the platform's foundation line by line, cost by cost. Server upkeep, API licensing, legal compliance, front-end upgrades for accessibility. I questioned every figure, confirmed every quote until the numbers stood beneath my gaze. But I did not stop there. I reviewed the investment audits, ensured that the gold from our allies, public and private, was not wasted on vanity, but used to raise walls, secure water, and power warmth, to fund not just buildings, but lives. An advantage was decision confidence. When all parties saw the same cost, timelines, and trade-offs, decisions came with far less regret, and definitions differed. One sector's efficiency is another's oversight failure. We had a, we had to align our values, not just our budgets. Still, I believe in this way of working. When every house bring their truth to the table, no dream must be abandoned for lack of clarity.
I am Abdurrahman, the code writer of House of Code. I do not build systems in isolation, because no system serves all by being built by one. A key advantage of cross-sector collaboration is integration. With legal input, our code didn't just work, it complied. With marketing support, our design reached broader users. With finance, we prioritized that. We prioritized what had true return. Another advantage, adaptability. By building in consultation with every house, the system became resilient, not rigid. So I built a tool, not to dazzle, but to deliver clarity. Your home logistics is a system forged through effort and skill, designed to gather what was once fragmented and bring it into one view. I drew from the land registries, zoning bylaws, transit maps, and development plans. I organized it, line by line, rule by rule, into a platform that empowers those who build, plan, and serve. The tool identifies underused land, highlights restrictions, and offers insights for faster, smarter development. It's not magic, it's method. We didn't guess, we analyzed. We didn't hope, we built. And we built it to be used by all officials, planners, families, and builders. No more hidden files, no more delay. With clarity comes action, with access comes progress. But there were challenges. One was translation. I spoke in APIs and logic gates. Others spoke in policy and narrative. We had to learn each other's languages. Still, collaboration made the product better. When systems are shaped by many, they serve more than one.
I am Lady Caitlin of House Law Rights. My scrolls uphold order, but law written in isolation serves no one. In our work together, I saw the advantage of collaborative compliance by involving law at the start, not the end, but built faster and with fewer costly reworks. I combined the archives of Alberto's municipal bylaws, housing codes, and development permits. I aligned every section of our platform to match the rules of each city-state, Calgary, Edmonton, Red Deer, and even beyond that. But I did more. I gave the tool a voice through a feature I called the Policy Navigator. Users can understand the laws that shape their homes, developers can see where they may build, and citizens can challenge injustices. These ensure that members of our community are protected and policies are transparent for all those impacted. Another advantage, equity. When every house has a say, the rules reflect the realm, not just the powerful. But we did face challenges. One was flexibility. Law demands precision, yet projects require adaptability. Negotiating that balance was constant. Another, visibility. Legal work often goes unseen until it's missing. We had to fight for a seat, not just at the end, but from the beginning. And we did, because when every sector collaborates in policy, the law does not just govern, it empowers. To conclude, in the realm of Alberto's, and in all realms, no house builds alone. The walls of progress are not made of stone or code or coin, they are made of partnership and collaboration. Across sectors, across silos, across disciplines, we forged something together, not just a platform, not just a project, but a practice. Let this be our lesson: when finance, law, tech, marketing, and accountability collaborate, communities can thrive.